Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 4 of the 2024 season here in the Premier Madden League. We have a Thursday night bout upcoming against the Minnesota Vikings. So far, so good for our Los Angeles Rams in this 2024 campaign. 3 games, 3 wins. They haven't come easy, but we found ways to win, and that's what matters the most at the end of the day. As we see, we have a QB check-in with Jalen Henderson just to see how the rookie's doing so far. Fireworks, baby. That's all I can say. Fireworks, for better or for worse. Right now, our linebacking core is looking a little bit worse for wear, as our second-string middle linebacker Deion Jones got injured in practice. He joins Byron Young on the injury list for this week's game. As you guys see, these are the upcoming contract negotiations that we have to go through for this season and going into next year. We don't have many big upcoming free agents. The main 3 guys that we would like to re-sign are Foyce Alucon, who we just traded for, Rob Havenstein, our right tackle. He's getting up there in age, but we still want to bring him back for next year. And of course, the big man himself, number 99, Aaron Donald. Yeah, Aaron wants a lot of money, but whatever Aaron wants, Aaron will get. The only thing that's tricky about negotiating with Aaron Donald specifically is that we know Aaron Donald is going to regress. And the older he gets, the heavier that regression is going to be. So how much money do we give Aaron Donald? How many more years do we know that Aaron Donald has left? I don't know. But considering the way we started this CFM talking about potentially trading Aaron Donald and trading Cooper Kupp, I mean, this is a step in the right direction that we now have Donald and Kupp. We know we want them to be a part of our future. It's all about sitting at the negotiation table and getting a deal done that both parties will agree to. We are underway to play some week 4 football. Vikings versus Rams. Those talks are on the side. Let's do our talking on the field as Kene Nwangwu taking over as the lead back for the Minnesota Vikings this season and getting injured on the first play of the game. So that throws in the rookie Bucky Irving, who gets a nice tote for a first down carry. And it looks like Minnesota's going to need a lot more of Bucky Irving for the rest of this game because Nwangwu has been knocked out for the rest of this bout as Cornelius Johnson makes the grab. The Minnesota Vikings, like our Rams, are a team in transition, and Bucky Irving might be the spark plug that this team was looking for. All of a sudden, you see Johnson out there. That's a young guy. Bucky Irving, that's a young guy. Joe Milton, rookie quarterback, just like our Los Angeles Rams. And of course, you got that one playmaker in Justin Jefferson, 99 overall, as Milton with some escapability, getting a gain of 7 on the scramble. Still third down, Bucky Irving in trouble and taken down. A great open field tackle by Kobe Durant. Anytime you see your corners one-on-one with a running back or a receiver like that, even a tight end, you kind of just say a prayer for them, right? Because especially our corners are not great open field tacklers, Tre'Davious Hodges-Tomlinson and Kobe Durant. Thankfully, able to hang on there, and that's the difference between potentially a field goal and a touchdown on the drive, as you see Kirk Merritt getting the gain of 8. The drop back for Jalen Henderson. He lost the ball. Thankfully picked up by Rob Havenstein, but it's still going to be third down and super long after that mistake by the rookie out of Texas, A&M, who delivers a dime on third down and 17. Third down, 10's out there somewhere. That's always the motto. And more often than not, he comes through for us, even when you know the other team is looking for Cooper Kupp in every situation. He's just that slippery, man. As Antonio Gibson, who had a really good game last week, I believe 3 total touchdowns on the day, is Jalen Henderson. Very up and down last week. A lot of missed opportunities. That was one there on second down. Got to redeem ourselves on third down. Close but no cigar. Fourth down. Big hit. Middle of the field. And a big decision to make at the 33-yard line. Henderson in the shotgun. But that is going to be a full start on our Rams. And the field goal unit is on the field. Chase McLaughlin, a perfect start to the season, continues as we knotted up at 3 apiece. I mean, 4th and 1, I'd love to go for it there. But what really deterred me from getting that snap off as opposed to just continuously fake hiking until we got a false start was the fact that Jalen Henderson took a really big hit on that third down. As you see, Dylan Brooks injured here. So I didn't want Jalen Henderson with low stamina on the field on 4th down. So that was something we had to keep in mind. It was either burn a timeout or just take the field goal. In that situation, I tried to draw him offsides, didn't really work out for us. As Joe Milton keeping the ball, design run, Bo Braid tracking him from behind, and we have been starting Bo Braid at that free safety position the past couple of weeks, since week 2, really. We started with Marcus Peters at that free safety position, but he just wasn't bringing much to the table. He's getting a little bit too up there in age to really make impact plays, and I feel like Bo Braid, while more inconsistent, can make more impact plays, and the past couple of weeks he's done that. He had a big second half part of that win last week against the Chicago Bears, as Bucky Irving off to a great start to this game. 5 rushes, 70 yards for the backup running back, playing like a starter. There's the first mention of Justin Jefferson on the sweep. Irving next play, cuts it inside, not gonna get much. Big play, 3rd down and goal. Milton, handoff, Irving, trudging a man off, and in for 6. Bucky is taking over early in this game, and we gotta slow down this rushing attack, because at the end of the day, this Vikings offense is they have a lot of youth, and if we could force Joe Milton into mistakes, it's kind of like Jalen Henderson, what teams would want to do to us. And like I said, ourselves and the Minnesota Vikings are in a very similar situation, so we can look through our own lens, perhaps, to figure out how to take down the Minnesota Vikings, as Cooper Kupp makes that catch for the first down. Either that, or the Vikings are doing the same thing to our demise, which so far is working out for them. They got us down by 7, but here goes Kirk Merritt downfield with the step, with the grab. Merritt with that 94 speed, setting up first down at the 4. Henderson rolling the pocket, getting away momentarily. Only a gain of 1 at the end of the day. Antonio Gibson, a great start to 2024 for the former Commander. He's punched it in once again. Both teams trade field goals, now both teams trade touchdowns. What's the next goal at hand? The Minnesota Vikings will try to set the tempo on this drive. 3 minutes into the second quarter, setting up the screen. Jefferson got some blocks, got the first down away from Alucon, and once again tracked down by Bo Braid, who has been making a lot of heroic tackles more than anything else. I guess, that's something we could be thankful for, but at the same time also be worried about that. We keep on leaving Bo Braid on the island. Joe Milton, 5 for 5 so far. We want to force Joe Milton into one of those mistakes, but the fact that Minnesota is being able to run the ball so well forces Milton to basically be a game manager, and that's what Minnesota wants right now. That's how we got the pressure on, finally forcing incompletion. 2nd down, Milton, pocket collapses, and he's intercepted. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar. Trey Hodges Tomlinson with the death, balls out on the next play. I don't think that was a legit fumble, but since we recovered it, we don't have to challenge the play, and we can move on, get our first down with Kirk Merritt as we wind down this 3rd quarter. This is Henderson, watch out, Cine covering ground, and yikes. That probably should have been intercepted, but what is actually a good overthrow by Jalen Henderson works in our favor, and on the next play, fitting it into the tightest of windows to Hunter Henry. About time Hunter Henry started making some positive plays, one of our free agent acquisitions, as Fleming not able to get much on that RPO. 3rd down. We'll look to keep it on the ground. Maybe not. We're actually going to burn a timeout here. Try to get into the right play call right before the 2-minute warning. Under center is Henderson. 5-man rush. Getting to Jalen and dropping him. It's an incompletion that stops the clock and ultimately puts Chase McLaughlin on the field once again. So what was a 4th down and 1 that became 4th and 6 and now 4th and 2. We have ended up settling for field goals in both situations. A very conservative start to this game, and I think part of that's just the youth on this offense, the fact that we have a rookie quarterback. Oh, look at Jordan Addison on the jet sweep, flying away past midfield. As we hit the 2-minute warning, the Vikings with a big hitter. And back to the previous point, back up. I was basically the youth of this team is what we gotta worry about, as Bucky Irving, like a monster truck, running rampant until he scores the touchdown. 2 big plays for Minnesota, making us regret that decision to kick the field goal, in all honesty, because we're going to need to keep up with touchdowns, and Minnesota is doing stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like I said, we have to manage the youth of this team. What we don't want to do is lose the game in the first couple of quarters. That's a losing play right there. A fumble by Tre'Davious Hodges Tomlinson, who scored a kick return touchdown in week 2. He fumbles the ball in week 4. And now Minnesota with a goal to go at the 5, running Bucky Irving. No, Joe Milton Oh, we'll take it. We'll rather have Joe Milton running than Bucky Irving. Timeout number 2.5 by our Rams. This is Irving getting away from Donald. Eventually brought down 2 yards short of the end zone. We know where the ball is going. And look at Aaron Donald pulling up that run in the backfield. And we are out of timeouts, so Minnesota's going to run this clock down. But essentially, our timeouts did the job of giving us a chance before halftime to do something, if anything. And let's see if Travis Hodges-Tomlinson still being brave. Yes, he is. He'll return this one. We've had some good kick returns up until the fumble from Trey, so it doesn't hurt to give it another shot. But that return only getting to the 15-yard line essentially sinks this drive before the end of the first half. We have no timeouts, a conservative run to maybe just get this to the end of halftime instead of potentially giving Minnesota one more opportunity. But now we get Antonio Gibson breaking the edge, getting a first down and getting out of bounds. And all of a sudden, hold on just a second, one big hitter could give us a chance. Is this the shot? Cup! Denied in double coverage and incomplete. 11 seconds, no timeouts. Got to go downfield or out of bounds. Henderson, pocket collapsing. He's taking off. This will be the last play of the first half. Barring a fumble, which thankfully we did not get. And that will do it. So, yeah, we're going to go into halftime down by 7. Up and down first half so far. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to have to figure out how to stop that ground game of Minnesota. Bucky Irving is clearly the head of the snake, and we got to figure that out. But first things first, offensive side of the ball. We'll get the first possession of the third quarter, and we'll get Julian Fleming in open space. A recipe for success so far this season. Another big play for number 3. He gets the first down. Open. Gibson on the wheel route. Got away from the linebacker, Asamoah, and races to the 18-yard line before being tracked down. Puka Nacua, I believe that's his first grab of the game as we give it to Kirk Merritt. Good blocking. First down and nearly a touchdown down to the 2-yard line. And we're going to go up tempo. Try to keep Minnesota in this same base defense. Take another crack at it with Merritt perhaps. Cup on the bubble. We've got options. We go Merritt. We go end zone. A great answer from the Los Angeles Rams to start the third quarter. And now the PAT to tie the game back up at 20-all. It's been a crazy back and forth game so far, and there's still a lot of football to be played. No one's certain who the victor of this game is going to be. We've just gotten started as Bucky Irving has been a thorn on our side. Now on the kick return, as you see an injury to Cam Grugier-Hill. That's not what we want to see because we're already down our second-string middle linebacker, Deion Jones, who got hurt in practice, and now we just lost Cam Grugier-Hill, so we only have one healthy middle linebacker on the roster. That's Foyce Alucon. So now at a middle linebacker 2 role, we're either going to put John Johnson in that spot or just have one of our outside linebackers, which is going to be the rookie Dylan Brooks, play that spot, which is not what we want. That's going to create some gaps in our defense, which is already playing a little up and down so far today, giving up the first down. Of course, it was Bucky Irving as Marikai, the center, I believe it is. He got injured for the second time this game. Blitz in and putting the pressure on Joe Milton. We need to make Joe Milton lose this game for Minnesota. He's already thrown a pick so far today, and he's starting to play with fire just a little bit. We've got the rookie uncomfortable. We've got him on a 3rd and long. Milton trying to roll the pocket. Whoa! Got it to Hawkinson. Dope it inches away from an interception. Instead, it's a first down and goal as Bucky Irving gets a gain of 3. Just close to 130 yards on the ground. Second down, Milton trying to test his luck. Down low, Irving with the grab. And a great tackle by Foyce Alucon, bringing up a 3rd down at the 2. That's Irving to the left. And Milton can't get it there. And he's injured on the play. The rookie quarterback is down and may be out of it. 4th down, Ryan Wright on the field to kick the field goal. He's got it straight through. A chip shot, but potentially for Minnesota, a missed opportunity there as they try to run the shovel option, but we were going to make sure it was anybody but Bucky Irving as Hodges-Tomlinson. Someone's got to rein him back a little bit. No more kick returns for him. It's starting to do a lot more damage for us than positives. The ground game hasn't been able to do too much so far today, at least from Gibson. But Jalen Henderson, he's got 40 rushing yards himself. 3rd down and 2. Once again, giving ourselves options? No. How about the option to take a delay of game? That's a rookie mistake. 3rd down and 2 becomes 3rd down and 7. Drop back, Henderson firing and got it to Hunter Henry as Kevin Dotson injured once again. Dotson suffered a game-ending injury last week as the pressure's picked up. Down low, Nakua with the grab. Nakua literally sneaking his way for the first down. Another drop back for Jalen Henderson. He's been busy so far today. That is a throwaway right there. Intentional throwaway by Jalen Henderson, who, you know, I think for the first time in his career has not thrown an interception yet this game, which, knock on wood, let's hope it doesn't happen. Jalen Henderson, though, is rushing for 50 yards and counting, and we're also passing for a little bit more as well as Julian Fleming gets the first down to the 33-yard line. Henderson, drop back, late third quarter, pocket is great, he's got space to take off once again. At this point, Minnesota might have to start thinking about putting a quarterback spy because Henderson is devastating on the ground more than anything else. This will be the last play of the third quarter, setting up a first down at the 21. Down by 3 for the Los Angeles Rams on Thursday Night Football, trying to set up the screen. It's covered, and we still get Gibson, who is going to get a generous spot there, a first down at the 11. Gibson once more tries to knife it inside, getting a yard, nothing more. Henderson, second down run. Oh, he's injured on the play. Henderson will be knocked out for a big third down. Jameis Winston, the backup, is in, out the shotgun, and we're going to put the ball in his hands. Famous Jameis delivers the dot. Touchdown. Antonio Gibson sneaking out the backfield, scoring the touchdown to give the Rams the lead. Jameis making a play for us. And remember, I believe it was week 2, Jalen Henderson got hurt. We put Jameis in for one play, and Jameis missed a wide open pass on third down. So I was a little bit nervous that was going to happen again, but the veteran able to make the pass to the open man, get the first down as Bucky Irving continues to be a one-man wrecking machine here at SoFi Stadium. That's a sack. That's Aaron Donald, as now Dylan Brooks is injured. Come on, man. Our linebacking core is completely depleted. We are down 2 middle linebackers. We are down an outside linebacker in Byron Young. And Dylan Brooks, for the second time this game, gets injured. Third down, here's Milton, drop back, looking cool, under pressure, delivering to Hawkinson once again. Hawkinson has been quite the safety valve in this offense, and now Dylan Brooks is gone. We are down to, I believe, 3 healthy linebackers. This is kind of a disaster right now defensively, especially trying to stop the run. We have 3 healthy linebackers, Clowney, Bennett, and I don't even know who else. Oh yeah, Foyce Luka. I think that's literally it for healthy linebackers. Third down and 5. Can we still hang on? Milton, good pocket. Going outside for Jefferson. And it's broken up by Kobe Durant. Fourth down, down by 4. Minnesota on the field. Out the shotgun. It's Joe Milton against the 4-man rush. Quick throw outside. He's got it too. Yes, that is Odell Beckham Jr. with a key conversion. Jet sweep. Not going to work this time. Get blown up in the backfield by John Johnson III. A loss of 4. Milton, space to run. Delpit closing ground. Great play by Delpit to not let that be a bigger play. Third down and long. Milton, quick fire. Intercepted. The rookie Roe Torrance with the theft. I believe that's Roe Torrance's first career interception at a great time for our Rams. We maintain the 4-point lead. Now we have possession, but now we have a first down and 20 after the holding penalty by the tight end Hunter Henry. This is going to put our offense in a tough position. Jalen Henderson has to be careful here. Second down and 12. Another drop back, looking, going, middle, caught. Nakua trudging a man off and tackled forward for the first down. Tough brand of football from Puka Nakua. We keep the clock moving. Now under 3 minutes to go. Man in motion as we burn the play clock all the way down, but that play took a little bit too long. The rookie Fleming took too long to get set, and it's a delay of game. Now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Gibson. Good running, getting positive yards, making it a third down and manageable. Minnesota holding on to their timeouts. That will take us to the 2-minute warning. Biggest play of the game. Ball in the rookie's hands. Henderson got it. Hunter Henry for the first down. Jalen Henderson, huge conversion. Great confidence booster. Now we just need a couple more plays to try to get out of here with the win. Maybe one more first down. Minnesota calls their first timeout. We're looking to pass on 2nd down. That is somehow caught by Gibson. Big play to force Minnesota to burn a timeout. Now it's 3rd down and the game. We convert this. We are winners. Merritt in the backfield. Merritt with the carry. Cuts it right side. And not going to get the first down. 2 yards short. 4th down and is short. We've done it all game. We'll do it once more. We put Chase McLaughlin on the field. He's got it to go from 49 yards away, but the Vikings defense has given their youth offense one last chance. Down by 7, a minute 5 left. Gotta go 75 yards with the rookie Joe Milton with the drop back, feeling the pressure on first down, extending the pocket and throwing it away. Stop the clock, reset, second down. Milton, another look. Here's the pressure outside. Intercepted. Keon Crossan calls game. Milton in pain in more ways than one as the Rams get the defensive stop to secure the win and keep the undefeated season going. 4 games, 4 wins. The Los Angeles Rams are still on top of the NFL world. Our Rams have not lost a game since week 16 of last season. The streak continues. But once again, we are winning by the hair on our chinny chin. We escape with another win, another close fought, well-played game. GG's to the Minnesota Vikings. But if there is a game to win, our Rams will try to find a way to get it done. Some way, somehow. All we need to do is get to the fourth quarter with a chance. That's all we want. When you have a chance, anything can happen. And it's up to you to make those big plays. And at the end of the day, we made those big plays. Ro Torrance made the big play. Gibson got some big first downs on the ground. Jalen Henderson was calm under pressure. And when we had to turn it back to our defense at the end, we got some pressure. We got the pick from Keon Crossan and did just enough, man. Like this roster, it's a very young team, and it's hard sometimes to compete in these games because the youth makes a lot of big mistakes. But when they make those flash plays and they step up, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the fact that we're 4-0, given our setup this year, it really wasn't supposed to be a year like this so far. But here we are 4-0 and looking as good as any team in the league. So, yeah, man, it's a good start so far. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Unfortunately, as we head into week 5, we actually missed out on a lot of XP because someone advanced the league as soon as we finished our week 4 game against the Minnesota Vikings, and we had the Thursday Night Football scenario and we had the QB check-in scenario, and we missed out on about 3,500 XP for like most of our team, if not all of them. So that was a bummer. That was a straight up bummer and really a mistake by the commissioning team that screwed us out of some XP. Could have gotten us some upgrades for our players. And yeah, we just ended up loading out the game. It was immediately week 5. You're supposed to let the other person finish their storylines before you advance, but someone had a quick trigger out there. But you see a preview for what's coming next week against the San Francisco 49ers. I'll leave you guys with that little thought, and I'll move on to the end of this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 24 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.